This had been going on for a while.
Tonight on DC News Now, new details into the death of a dog at a Northern Virginia animal care facility. The pet groomer now charged in his death a year later.
A community honoring a firefighter killed in a home explosion last year.
He was a really good guy. He was a good firefighter, and he was a good father, a good family man, and he's really a good member of the community.
There's now a park named in his honor just days after a jury finds the propane technician guilty for the blast.
After a beautiful day we had for the day today, we're going to be tracking that heat building back in as we look ahead towards Thursday and Friday. Just how hot will it get? Those details coming up.
The explosive sounds of fireworks inside a DC library. The video of the terrifying moment as police investigate.
You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us tonight for DC News Now at 9. I'm Chris Flanagan.
And I'm Susan Tran. Disturbing details out of Northern Virginia. A pet groomer accused in the death of a dog that he was caring for last year.
Yeah, that groomer was working at the daycare and boarding facility until police arrested him Monday. DC News Now's Max Marcilla live tonight in Alexandria. Details in this case.
All right, Max, how did we learn of this? How did this all come to light?
Well, Chris and Susan, it really started when another former employee here at Your Dog's Best Friend came forward to investigators with video that believed to show this groomer's involvement in that case you mentioned of the dog who died. It started a months-long investigation that uncovered other things, but the most serious charge is that felony animal cruelty charge.
Honestly, it's pretty sad that that still happens today.
Dog owners at this park in Alexandria are just finding out about what allegedly happened here at Your Dog's Best Friend, a daycare and boarding facility on Richmond Highway. 1 year ago, in July 2024, a young golden retriever named Abigail died here. According to a statement from Your Dog's Best Friend owner Paul Hare, a vet said the dog, who had a heart defect, had a heart attack while in groomer Kevin Sanders' care. They said nothing Sanders could have done would have saved the dog's life, but they also said Sanders struggled to control the dog before the heart attack, which, quote, may have caused the dog enough stress to pull the pin on the ticking time bomb. Fast forward to December. An ex-employee tipped off the Animal Welfare League of Alexandria, and they are telling a different story. Teaming up with police, they got 600 hours of video footage, interviews with witnesses, and ultimately a felony animal cruelty charge against Sanders for Abigail's death and 4 misdemeanor charges for other abuses.
That's concerning that this had been going on for a while.
No complaint was ever filed against the business by Abigail's family because, according to the Animal Welfare League of Alexandria, the actual cause of death was undisclosed by the facility. And while Sanders had to get retrained, he was still employed here when he was arrested on Monday. Now, Your Dog's Best Friends say that no other complaints were filed with them, whether about Sanders or not. As for Sanders, he is still behind bars. We tried reaching out to his defense attorney for comment for this story, and we have not heard back. Reporting live in Alexandria, Max Marcilla, DC News Now.
All right, disturbing details indeed. Max, thank you. Family and friends gathering in the district for the funeral of a 3-year-old, Honesty Cheadle, was shot and killed over the 4th of July weekend in Southeast. Investigators saying the toddler was in a car with her family early in the morning of the 5th when several shots were fired. She was rushed to the hospital and died 2 days later. Police later arrested Charles Rucker and says that the 27-year-old intentionally shot into the car, but Honesty was not the target. Rucker is facing first-degree murder charges and is being held without bond.
And even with that tragic shooting, the latest crime numbers from D.C. police show violent crime is down 26% compared to last year. We've also seen a slight drop in homicides. There have been 92 people killed this year. A year ago at this time, there were 101 people killed. Total crime overall is down 8%. All right, let's get a first check on the weather on just a gorgeous Tuesday evening.
We cannot complain about any of this. Chief Meteorologist Jackie Lair, we just want more.
I know, and I think we're going to get a little bit more out there tomorrow. I know it's still going to be a little bit more on the muggy side tomorrow compared to the day today, but still tracking the sunshine, still tracking high temperatures, mid to upper 80s out there for your Wednesday. But out there right now, yeah, beautiful evening right now. We're still holding, though, into those 70s for much of the suburbs, still holding right at 80 degrees at the top of this 9 o'clock hour this evening too in the district. So still holding on to that. But the big difference out there for the day today was the fact that we had those lower dew points. We had dew points well into those low to mid 60s today. Much more comfortable when you compare it to what we had late last week, we were well into those mid to upper 70s for those dew points. That was that tropical, almost soupy feel to the air. I know a lot of people were talking about that late last week. Satellite radar though out there right now tracking those mainly clear skies, high pressure off towards our north and east, keeping us dry and quiet. And we're talking about overnight lows tonight, especially in the suburbs, falling back in those 60s, likely holding those lower 70s in the district, but still remaining comfortable out there across the map overnight tonight. As we look ahead towards the day tomorrow for your Wednesday, we're talking about high temperatures similar to the day today, but we'll likely start off right around 70, lower 80s by 11 a.m. By 3 p.m. we're talking about highs into those upper 80s, but like I mentioned, a bit more on the muggy side, and we'll see a mix of sun and clouds through much of the day tomorrow. Then we really crank up the heat as we look ahead towards Thursday and Friday. I have all latest details on that, and also talking about those feels like temperatures for Friday. That's all coming up in just a few minutes.
All right, Jackie, looking forward to that. Thank you. A new park in Northern Virginia to honor a volunteer firefighter killed during this home explosion last year. And it was just yesterday that a jury in Loudoun County convicted a propane service manager of involuntary manslaughter. That blast leveled the home, as you can see. And as DC News Now's Daniel Hamburg has learned, the community, though, has turned the place of tragedy into a site of healing.
February 16th, 2024 was a tragic day on Silver Ridge Drive. Sterling volunteer firefighter Trevor Brown lost his life after a home exploded.
He was a really good guy. He was a good firefighter, and he was a good father, a good family man, and he's really a good member of the community.
David Short, past chief of the Sterling Volunteer Fire Company, says Brown was more than a firefighter, he was a friend. Short says Monday's guilty verdict of a propane service manager doesn't erase the profound loss, but it's a step.
We were relieved to get a verdict, and it was really important to the healing process.
To keep his memory alive, the community has come together to turn this tragic site of where the house explosion happened into the Firefighter Brown Memorial Park. It's opening on his birthday this Saturday, July 26th. It's a space that has beautiful flowers and benches to sit. The biggest focal point is this boulder.
That's where Trevor was removed from the property, and that's where he lost his life. And so that, to me, is the most important part of the park. It signifies also his strength and his commitment to the community and giving back and being a first responder.
Chris Yort owns the landscaping company that designed and installed the park and is part of the committee that made it happen.
I live about 5 miles away, so I felt the blast that night.
People from near and far feel the need to honor the fallen.
Having the community do this on their own without any prodding from the county or from the organization, but it's just remarkable, and it really feels good to know you got that support from the community.
The importance of having this park here is for the community to come and the neighbors to come and walk the park, sit on a bench, reflect, think about what was here and what's here now, and hopefully it brings better memories than what they're used to.
In Sterling, Daniel Hamburg, DC News Now.
Well, in Maryland, an update out of Montgomery County. Last week, we shared this video with you. You can see it here. Shows a stream of water flooding a baseball field in Silver Spring. At the time, the county's fire department apologized, saying a firefighter retaliated when a baseball hit one of the trucks parked at the firehouse. However, the department now clarifying what it says happened. They claim it was career firefighters in Montgomery County Fire and Rescue, not Silver Spring volunteer firefighters that did it. The department saying they're now working to make sure that field is playable.
The Washington Commanders are preparing for training camp, which starts tomorrow, as Maryland lawmakers are responding to President Trump's threats of interfering with the team's possible return to the district if they do not change their name back.
Yeah, so it's a bit of a conundrum for officials in Prince George's County. They want to keep the Commanders there in Landover. And the team changed its name back in 2022 because it was considered offensive to Native Americans. Prince George's County Executive Aisha Braveboy also not supportive of President Trump's insistence of going backwards.
So to hinge a deal on a name change back to the old name, I think, is somewhat ridiculous. Prince George's continues to be ready and willing and able to keep the Commanders here in Prince George's County, where they've had a home for nearly 30 years.
The D.C. Council is still considering the stadium deal that is worth $4 billion.
In terms of anything, whether it's the stadium or anything else, those things aren't really, they don't come to our, they don't really make it to us. So we really just try to focus on what's going on in here and getting ready for the season.
And coming up in our next half hour, we're going to have much more on the Commanders, including how negotiations are going with wide receiver Terry McLaurin. DC News Now sports reporter Brandy Flores with those details.